If you've been transferring Pokemon from Pokemon Go into Pokemon Home into Pokemon Legends ZA, you've probably seen this message right here. Now don't worry, there is a solution, and I'm going to show you. Before we begin, there are no sponsors on this video, so if you would like to show your support, you can do so by hitting the subscribe button, or if you're like a G Fuel fan like myself, I do actually have a G Fuel affiliate code that's going to be code MORTAR. You can use that at checkout, and you'll save yourself 30% off your entire order, and I will also make a 10% commission. Or you can also use the affiliate link, which I'll have in the description of this video. Okay, for the sake of this video, we're going to be using a Latias that I transferred in from Pokemon Go. So you can tell it's from Pokemon Go because it has this really ugly G stamp on it. So whenever we pick it up, we try to take it over to Legends ZA. We get the message that says the selected Pokemon brought over from Pokemon Go has not been obtained in this save file. The Pokemon cannot be withdrawn. So pretty much what that means is we cannot deposit Latias into Legends ZA because we don't have Latias currently in Legends ZA. Meaning we have to register Latias in the Legends ZA Pokedex before we can transfer it over from Go to Home and then into Legends ZA. So this only seems to apply to legendary Pokemon. My guess would be also this will apply to mythical Pokemon as well. As you can see here, we don't have the Dex entry for Latias. We do have it as seen, but it's not registered in the Dex as we saw earlier. But likewise, we don't have the Dex entry for like Sock, right? Like I don't have Sock, never seen him. He's not in my Dex at all. But we are able to transfer our Sock that we got from Go into Legends ZA. And now we have the Dex entry for Sock. So yeah, this only seems to apply to legendary Pokemon and presumably mythical Pokemon as well. So how do we get around this? Luckily, there are no like transfer only Pokemon in Legends ZA, meaning that all the legendary Pokemon that can be transferred into Legends ZA are obtainable in Legends ZA. As opposed to Scarlet and Violet, when we had this issue when home compatibility came to Scarlet and Violet, there were a lot of Pokemon that weren't obtainable in Scarlet and Violet at first, and you had to transfer them in from other games in order to transfer them from Go into Scarlet and Violet. So you could just play the game and just catch Latias and then register its Dex entry that way. Sure. It's also, Latias specifically is only available in the DLC. And it's actually really late in the DLC. It's part of the post game, so you would have to beat the main game and then beat the DLC story as well. I'm 170 hours in and I don't have it yet. And this applies pretty much to every other legendary as well that's not in the base game. So how do we get around this? Easy. If you are paying money for Pokemon Home and you're transferring Pokemon into Legends ZA, I'm just going to assume that you have more than one Switch game, right? I mean, that might be a bold assumption. I know people's like situations are different, but in this like specific circumstance, really our only option is going to be transferring legendaries from other games into Legends ZA. So I have this Latias right here, which is from Johto. So this is from Soul Silver. So we're gonna move it. Boop. And then we're going to save. All right, and now we have the Dex entry for Latias. And now that we have the Dex entry for Latias in Legends ZA, the little like no sign next to our Pokemon Go Latias is gone. So now we can transfer it in. Yay. Now fair warning, and I made a video about this a couple of months ago, but once you transfer a Pokemon from like a past game into Pokemon Legends ZA, it cannot go backwards. So if we took like Latias from like Sword and Shield or something, transferred it into Legends ZA, then you cannot take it out of Legends ZA and put it back. So it's really your call if that is worth it to you or not. So this method pretty much applies to every other legendary as well. So if you don't have it in Legends ZA and you want to transfer it in from Go, you're gonna have to either catch it in Legends ZA or transfer it in from another game. Fortunately, all the legendaries that are available in Legends ZA are obtainable in the Switch games, like Xerneas, Yveltal, Zygarde, Mewtwo, Heatran, Groudon, Kyogre, Rayquaza, Latios, Latias, Cobalion, Terrakion, Virizion, even Keldeo. All of these Pokemon that I just mentioned are available just in the Sword and Shield DLC. So you can literally just go do Dynamax Adventures and catch them all and then transfer them in, and then you'd be able to get all of the legendaries in Legends EA. You can get them, you can then transfer them in from Go. And now with home compatibility for Legends EA, we can see these legendaries be shiny, which is really cool. And when's the last time we saw like a shiny primal Groudon aside from like Pokemon Go? So essentially, your only options are going to be catch the legendary Pokemon in Legends EA or transfer them in from another game. Whatever method you choose, that's up to you. I know it's not ideal. I have no idea why they would set a limitation like this, because to me it kind of like makes me question what's the point of even having, you know, home compatibility with Pokemon Go if there's going to be like this limitation to put them into like the main series games. Anyways, like and sub, go buy some G Fuel. Thank you so much for watching. Love you. Bye.